apparently, even though Scott has left TNA, and the agreement, the working arrangement between TNA and WWE was involving him, but I also I've read now that WWE and TNA are still pursuing a working relationship. Hopefully, if this falls through, you will be able to see TNA stars on WWE, WWE stars on TNA. And I remember on a previous live that we did, I made mention of Triple H having an appreciation for indie talent, because before he became who he was from the indie scene. So he has an appreciation. These type of working talent, of working relationships, we would have never seen in a VKM WWE, but we're seeing it in a Triple H WWE. So I honestly think that that's something that we should they should try and work towards. It's something that we all want to see, because I even want to see TNA getting back to the status that they were 10 years ago, after after what they're producing with the crowd attendance now. I think TNA is much better than that, because they got a lot of top class talent. So they need more exposure, and I think a working relationship with WWE would actually boost the crowd attendance even more. Also, it'll be nice to see, because I remember a couple of years back, I stand to be corrected, Moose, as the Impact World Champion, had called out Roman Reigns as a champion when the bloodline story first started. I think Moose actually called him out, but it wasn't direct. It was type of an indirect type of call out. So if there is a working relationship, it'll be nice to see a match between Moose and Roman. And if have you ever considered this? When we finish off with this live, go on YouTube, search the entrance theme for Moose, and look at the entrance theme for the Bloodline. You would see that there are certain similarities between the two.
You're talking about the current entrance theme, not the old, right?
Yeah, I think he still has it. I'm not sure if he changed it, but I know when I last heard it, there was certain similarities between the entrance theme of Moose and Roman.
Yeah, I heard it. Then we're talking about the same entrance theme. Yeah. I do see similar. But it's in a match. They all look each other. But then again,
because in all honesty, in TNA, tell me somebody or give me one name of a wrestler or talent in TNA that has the physique or the physical prowess to match Moose.
Right now, no one.
But if there is a working relationship, let Moose come appear on WWE. There are enough that can rival his physical prowess and his strength and his athletic capabilities. So it would be amazing to see that if they can get that ball rolling, because I also read that TNA officials will be in Philly during WrestleMania weekend. I don't know if it is for WrestleMania or whether they're working on something or whether it's for something else, but it'll be nice to see.
And if there is a forbidden door that's open, it would be cool to have a WWE versus TNA pay-per-view. You know, them trading wins on either side, similar to Raw versus SmackDown Survivor Series.
Or similar to Survivor Series 2001, WWE versus the Alliance.
That would be awesome. And like them scoring points on the side. But what would you call a pay-per-view?
Well, Forbidden Door is already taken.
Yeah, you can't call it that. Obviously. They're gonna have to call it something else. Forbidden Apple. I don't know. Forbidden Tree. I don't know.
But it would be good to see a Survivor Series elimination match where the top 5 talent in WWE versus the top 5 talent in TNA. I think that will be amazing to see.
And if they do it this year, you know who's one of the top 5 in TNA this year, right? Is a guy who jumped from WWE to TNA, Nick Nemeth.
Nick Nemeth. And don't forget Nick Nemeth in his contract. It's an open contract, so he can appear on any show. Here, the last show that he appeared on, that was not a TNA show. It was a New Japan Pro Wrestling show. And what happened there? He fought Dave Finlay, and he beat him for the title.
For TNA, and then in the middle of the match jumps ship back to WWE and helps them
exactly
win.
Exactly.
It would be
but then in that event what do you do? Because when all these wrestlers left WWE, they changed their names. So now if they're going by the current names and there is a pay-per-view, what does the commentary refer to them as? Because what would happen if you have like Aiden English, for example, from TNA and Michael Cole from WWE? Aiden English refers to the guy as Nick Nemeth, and Michael Cole refers to him as Dolph Ziggler.
It'll be similar to the Paul Heyman commentary team, where Paul Heyman kept referring to what Booker T was doing as the bookend, but JR said, no, that's a rock bottom where I come from.
Yeah.
That way, yeah.
So it'll be a good rivalry, because even Aiden English was from WWE. He's now a commentator on TNA, but you were part of the Vaudevillains, if I'm not mistaken.
Simon Gotch. And Simon Gotch talked absolute ape shit about WWE after he left. That guy blacklisted himself from the company.
Don't forget that Simon Gotch, as part of the Vaudevillains with Aiden English, those two don't get along either.
Yeah, they're just thrown together. They don't even like being in the tag team together. That's the best part about it.
Exactly.